Good morning, everybody. Cheryl here with inkedpulp. Boy, a lot of you were in here. Oh, I got to show you something, Susan. And oh crap, I just had an avalanche. Stuff went everywhere. I don't know why it is so hard. I know actually what's going on is that I've become obsessed with fussy cutting and I'm not doing the stuff I need to do. But hey, look at this, Susan. So I was at the bookstore, the sale, and this is the only one that I found that really matched what you were looking for. But look at this book. It is called A Pictorial History of Horror Movies. Look at this with Frankenstein and the little girl. And some of this stuff is too gruesome, but some of it's really good. Hang on, let me show you some of it. So look at that. That's an ad for Frankenstein. I know this is a really cool book. So I don't know who this is. Is this the Phantom of the Opera? I'm not sure. But look at these pictures that you can cut out and oh, this must be from King Kong. They made a, oops, you can't see it. They made a model of this little girl. But there's lots of small, kind of, you could make a scary, oh, look at that. Isn't that cool? Another ad. Just a whole bunch of stuff. That's a cool picture. But anyway, it's all from different horror movies. And there's some in here. Here's a lot from Frankenstein. Here's a picture. There's another ad. But there were a couple that I think they're right in here somewhere that I wanted to show you because they were so cute. More ads. Okay, where did they go? Edgar Wallace, Return of the Terror. Look at that hokey, fakey monster. That's an old one. But there was, that's cool. There were some pictures in here that I needed to, I wanted to find again. House on Haunted Hill. Oh, look at that skeleton. Oh, Godzilla. And the big old flying bug. Where's the ones that, oh, this must be the creature from the Black Lagoon. Oh, a thing from outer space. Oh no, this one's a creature from the Black Lagoon, I think. Oh, that's a cool picture. That's a really cool picture. So anyway, some of them are really gruesome, and then others are, more along the lines of the horror stories. But hang on, I want to find. There it is. So this is Frankenstein with Anne Blythe, Frankenstein with Abbott and Costello, Frankenstein with a mermaid. Look at, wouldn't that be a fun journaling card? And with what's her name from Munsters. And then here's another Bud Abbott and Lou Costello with Frankenstein. And there's a couple more back here. But I just thought those were so cute with the different famous people. But anyway, that's going to go in your box. That's the only one I found. And that's old. It's kind of fallen apart. This is 1973, so it's not super old, but it's not new. Do you love it? I wasn't sure if you would like it or not, but you said you liked horror movies and kind of spooky stuff, and it's also very vintage. So that'll be coming your way. Hey, thumbs up if you haven't already, guys. And then, well, hi, Casey. We haven't seen you for a while. I bought that Raven Reigns. There was one other of her books that I wanted, and I'll put a link in the description if you want this. It's called Retro Housewife Ephemera and old horror movies. That's perfect. I know. I thought you would like it, and I kid you not, that book sale was rows and rows and rows of books. In fact, the reason I didn't get my billing done on Saturday night is because I was showing my husband everything I got, and then Sunday we got up and went back because I wanted him to be able to pick out some books. And then I bought more. I've got like 8 boxes of books back there. And in fact, yesterday's project, we used some of the books to create stuff. Um, in fact, let me show you guys. So we finished one on camera, and then we didn't have time for the second one. You missed the Rolodex cards yesterday, Casey. So this is the Bichon Frise. These are all these images except this little squirrel came out of books that I bought at that book sale. Okay, so there's the Bichon Frise. And then here's how the cow turned out, you guys. Remember I did the basket weave backgrounds, and then I washed it out with some gesso, put some buildings here like a cityscape, and then we've got the cow and his briefcase going to work. Ugh. Yuck. I bet you would have rather been here. But anyway, that's what we did yesterday. Isn't that just adorable? How that guy turned out? Anyway, so those are the 2 latest. Yeah, I'm sure you would have rather been at Art Before Breakfast than at the doctor's office. So let's do a quick run through because I bought this second book from later and later. I got you. All right. This actually goes in the back. I've already cut the pages out of the book, so we can still flip through it, but they're disconnected because I want to be able to photocopy them. So, and this is the same thing. There's no copyright on this, so you can do what you want with them. So here's her. Look at those. This is the Retro Housewife Ephemera. This actually goes here. It's actually, here we go. It goes this way. This book, I love the yellow polka dot and the shopping cart. I just think that whole thing would be cool on a collage. Your best face. And so we've got all kinds of stuff there. That looks like a really cool masterboard, actually. Hi, Pam. Well, I'll put a link. No, this goes this way. It doesn't really matter. And then you've got some sewing ephemera. Then you've got more. So these could be pages in a journal. And then we've got the thing that we all love to do. We've got some laundry. And look at this. Isn't this just the coolest? These look like they could be on a, paper doll. Then we've got baking. I love her. And then we've got the tea party. And this gal, she is awesome. Happy Valentine's Day. And then pink bathroom. I love that bathroom. And then these girls, love them. Head's cut off just a little, but you could put a little hat on her. And then more of the tea party stuff. And we got her. Love that too. Cleaning, yuck. This all reminds me of Cinderella. I know, isn't it cool? I love this little living room scene. Whoops. She's cool. And we've got some more of these girls and some labels and more with the vacuum cleaner, more sewing stuff. And we've got more of the double ladies. Ah, pink tiled bathroom. Red polka dots. Oh, this is all hair nets. I thought they were different ads. They're all for hair nets. Wouldn't those be fun to cut out, these bigger ones anyway, and like make them little tucks in a, you could make a loaded pocket and just have all hairnet ads in it. I've got that one. I love her. Is she on the, no. There's the pink. I don't think that's a Cadillac, but there's another pink kitchen. And the old Formica stuff. Look at how sophisticated she looks. Now, these are actually, as I was looking at this again, these are little pockets. Here's some little side pockets, and then little cards to go in them, and then some little ladies that you could put on them to decorate. More pink bathroom. And then hers, lots of them there. These are cute. This looks like it's the cocktail party. She's making drinks. That would be fun as a full page, and you could set different things around. More doubles. These are really retro. Oh, look at that. That is fun. You could stock that refrigerator with all kinds of stuff. More cooking. And ooh la la, look at her. Hi, Irma. I'm just showing pink tile tub and pink toilet. Here she is cooking again. Those are some bright, vivid colors. Shopping at the grocery store and reading a magazine. Look at that one. I love that. Love it. Bacon cakes. That's a pretty picture. And then a bunch of little ephemera. Now, these have all been like illustrations, but there's a few actual photos in here as well. So that's one of the photos. Oh, look at the old wood burning stove and some more advertisements. And then there's another, it's the same lady. Another photo. This is really pretty. This is a sewing page. No, it's a book that I bought. I'll show you. And then these are all of her other books. Irma, I'm going to put this link to this. I have an affiliate link with Amazon, although maybe because she self-publishes, I haven't been getting any, little commissions off of it, but because a few people have purchased, but this is Retro Housewife. Now, let me remind you guys, this is the person who made this, and she's got a few. I've got that other one that I bought and showed the other day. Her name is Raven Rains, and she's got her email address in the back, and she's got an Amazon author page, and she's got a TikTok as well. There's no copyright in this book. In fact, the only date in this book is August 18th, 2024, which is how I know, look at that back page, which is how I know that she self-publishes, because when you order it from Amazon, they print on demand and ship. And so this is the date that I ordered it. It's just a couple days ago. So I emailed her. Ooh, I love that thread, Caddy. I emailed her after I got the first one, and I said, I don't see any copyright on this. So is it copyrighted, or can I, use these images in things that I sell? And she said yes. So there's no copyright. Yes, you can use them. And you can sell the things you make with them. So these are like digitals. They're free digitals. The only problem is they're back to back. And since there's no copyright, and I confirmed this with her too, I can make copies of one side of these so that I have both sides to use. That's why I tore the book apart or cut it apart, because I want to be able to, use both sides, but I'll need to copy one side. So she's got a few of these. The other one I got was, I got this one, the Cut and Collage Surreal People Ephemera. I got this one here. But she's got a beachy one, summertime, a Japan, so if you're doing an Asian themed, China, another if you're doing Asian themed. And she's got even more now. So you just have to go look at her site. So I will put the link to this in the description box. So if you want to go and get this one, you can as well. That's that. Now, here we go. Here's our joke book. I'm going to get more joke books because this is fun. Oh, whoops, I'm showing you guys some of the answers. Why couldn't the Subway sandwich get on the ride? Okay, Irma. Yeah, this is another one from her. Okay, anybody have an idea? Why couldn't the Subway sandwich get on the ride? Hey, Cheryl, if I didn't, I think I said hi to you in the very beginning. And April and Susan and Pam and Casey and I guess that's it. Okay, any ideas? Why couldn't the subway get on the ride? The answer is, drum roll, it wasn't a foot long. It wasn't a foot long. Okay, give me a little bit of a chuckle or a groan or something. All right, let's get started. Susan at least gave me a smile. So is anybody taking my little jokes and going back and telling repeating them to family and stuff. These are the corny kind of jokes, the dad jokes. Put my Diet Coke up here. All right, let's get started. So I am surrounded, as you guys can see, by stuff once again. So I thought that we would just have a scrappy day where I'm just going to take scrap stuff and glue it together, and we're going to make, oh, hi, Penny. We're just going to make random ephemera. Like, I've got this little blue card, and I've got some book page. And I'm just going to like glue stuff together, and we'll make like little clusters or little ephemera pieces, and just get rid of some of this crap that's on my desk. How's that, you guys? Do you guys mind doing that today? We might come up with some fun stuff. Whoops. I don't want to throw that away. All right. Looking for my glue stick. Oh. Oh, April Storm's birthday is today, and so is Catherine Hawks. Okay, I'm just going to put that down, and then I'm going to put some of that right on top of it. And we are just going to make fun little ephemera pieces. How you doing, Penny? Okay, I'm just going to take this little blue piece of fuzz here. And this is going to be all about just picking up stuff off my desk. And putting it down onto something. Okay. There's that. What else have I got over here? Got this little piece of fabric. And then I need something in the middle there. Do you guys ever do this? Do you enjoy doing this? Do you enjoy watching this? Let's see what else. What the heck? I don't want to put that on there. I'm just looking through all the stuff. And I've got this. Ah, yeah, just sort of kind of covered up all that fabric, but that's okay. So look at that. look at that little something we just made. And then I think I'll put a scrap journal. Yeah, it's fun. You just can kind of pick stuff up off your desk, and there we go. Look at that little card. Just a little something. All right, let's move on to the next thing. What else do I have on my... Oh, I have... Let's do a shorter one. I have some of these. Oh, these are cutoffs from my shipping label. Oh, no, that's not. That's just... Or maybe it is. Hang on, let me see if I can... I think these are labels. Hi, Jessica. Welcome, and thank you for sharing me out. Yeah, if anybody else wants to, we're just playing today with all the scraps on my desk. I'm trying to see which side of this is the sticky side. There we go. Okay, this is the non-sticky side. So that's the top. Well, it doesn't really matter. So let's make a piece of washi tape out of this with just a bunch of little scraps. Let's... Okay. So Jessica, you haven't been here before, I don't think. Welcome. There's that. Let's see what else I've got here. We need to have something underneath that to see through. Here we go. Let's put this down. We'll put that down. I've got a little bit of fabric here. Well, hi, Caroline. Oh, hey, we're a very friendly group, Jessica. I use scraps for masks. Yep. Can use it for anything. I'm just making various stuff here. I'm just putting stuff down. Let's see what else I've got in here. Oh, I still got that great big old egg. Let's see, what else have we got in here? So, best group on YouTube. I know we are a very friendly group. I think we. How did you find us? I'm curious, Jessica. I always like to know how people find us because. And then the only other question I have for you is, like, where are you in the country? What state are you in? Or are you in a different country? Yeah, we've all made a lot of friends here, I think. Dumpster diving, like to do craft and diamond art and adult coloring books. Oh, you're just going through YouTube. Well, good. I'm glad you found us. So, let me tell you a little bit about how this all works. Typically I'm on every day of the week except Thursday because we have a friend Penny who was just on here a minute ago. She goes live on Thursdays, and I don't want to compete with her, so we don't go live on Thursdays. And I don't do weekends right now because it's like summertime. But starting next week for the month of September and October, I am only going to be on once a week because I've got lots of stuff coming up and I need to focus on, I've got I got a show, my big show of the year. I do craft shows or art shows. And I've got that coming up in October. And then my garden is overflowing with ripe stuff. And I need to get it ready. Hang on, I'm going to do one other thing. I'm going to get oh crap. I'm not going to sew it because I just pulled the string out of my sewing machine. I was going to stitch that down there. Hang on, let me rethread my sewing machine. Oh, looks like the thread is completely out of it. Never mind. So for the month of September and October, I will only be on one day a week, so I hope you join us. Oh, that's cute. Look at that little piece of applique. And then we'll be back. And I may even, when the winter time comes, I may even go back to a little bit on the weekend. We'll see. And then the third reason I'm cutting back for these 2 months is, frankly, I'm getting a little bit burnt out. I've been doing this for over a year, and I just need a break. Just need a break. So this is going to be washi tape, you guys. This is actually one of my labels from one of my shipments. And it's a label from a shipment, and I have cutoffs because the labels are bigger than what I need. And so, hi, Tony. So, Jessica, there are a few new people that come in here that can tell you a lot about how we are. We are, let's see, My Crafty Adventures is Caroline, and she's not super new. She's been around a little while now. She's definitely become a regular. And so that's just a little piece of washi tape that I can cut. Whoops. It's not wanting to stick. So we probably need to put down a little bit of. Oh, good. So yeah, so she's new. Tony is new. Tony is much newer. Irma is fairly new here. And now you. So, and then we have a whole lot of regulars that aren't here right now. But they come and go. Everybody's got a life to live and things to do. All right. So there's a piece of washi tape, and I can peel off the backing on that and stick it down. You're an old timer. You're regulars, not an old timer. So I just put a couple little things on it, and I can cut it off, whatever, use it as washi tape. So there's two little scrappy things that we made. Oh, the only other thing I need to tell you, oh, look at this. This is part of like a lace holder that had something on it, and I cut out. Oh, this is like a fairy or something that I cut out of here. So let's see. That would make it really thick. I don't want to do that. Oops. I could put that on there. I've got some stickers here. Let's look at that. Yep, that's Caroline. So did I miss it? Where do you live, Jessica? Give us an idea of the part of the country or the state. I don't well, the channel name will be whatever her name is here, I think. That's how that works. Let's see if we've got a little sticker here that would be small enough. These are all kind of big. And since we're only playing with scraps, I got to find something on my desk. Oh, you've been making bracelets. Well, you know something I'll share with you. I am also a metalsmith, and I make jewelry and home decor items. Let's look at these. Nope, I'm not seeing anything there. Oop. We could put her down there. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm heading towards 2000. I think I haven't been getting as many in the summertime, and I also don't get as many views. That's the other reason I'm going to take a little time off. This is the right time to do it because, people get caught up in summertime stuff and vacations, and now kids are going back to school. And once the kids all get settled in school and the colder weather comes, people aren't outside, working in their yards and gardens as much. I think our viewership will increase, and then we'll go back. I've been doing this a long time now. When I first started this, it was a recorded video. Okay, Jessica, I hope you come back and see us again. We're 8:30 a.m. Eastern. This week will be on tomorrow and Friday, and then next week it'll be only on Wednesdays. Yeah, we hope to see you come back. The summer has been slow. What, for videos? Yeah. And I need to get caught up with you girls. I haven't been keeping up with the videos like I should. And it's just a lot, and I just need a little break. So during that, now I will be recording videos during that time. I'm not going to go away completely. And I want to do more recorded videos. And we need a group name. Well, help me think of one. There. Look at her. Isn't she cute? And then she's over here. Oops. Oh, look at that. Look at her on top of a yo-yo. Is that not the cutest thing? Coffee plant. Hi, Sarah. Welcome to the channel. We're just having a scrappy play day. We're just picking up scraps off the table and making little clusters and we're a very friendly group. We're a very interactive group. So I will ask for your input oftentimes, and I hope you'll jump right in. Tell me what you think. And look at her. Is that just not the cutest thing? A couple of threads. Somebody took apart like a yo-yo quilt or yo-yo something where there were lots of yo-yos, because yeah, just doing fun little, like, look at that. I'm gonna stick this down and then I'll hold it up close so y'all can see it. This was just a torn piece of, actually I did a fussy cut. It was like a little lace holder, and I fussy cut I think it was a fairy that was on it. And I had this little piece left over, so rather than throw it away, I kept it because it had some. Oh, there's Jessica. Thank you. Does Sarah have a YouTube channel? So there we go. I had this little sticker on my desk. I had this little part of a lace holder thing that I cut out. And then I had a yo-yo sitting around. And Tony, there's Tony's. Yeah. We probably need, well, we could put everybody's in here. We've got a lot of new people. Um, but anyway, there's a little piece. Do you guys like that? It's just a little unusual piece. So for the new girls, let me just give you the kind of rundown real quick. We're a very interactive group. Everybody is friendly. I am one of the most absent-minded people you are ever going to meet in your life. I lose stuff all the time. I lose stuff all the time. I forget my train of thought. I'll be working on something and then I get off on another tangent and forget what I was doing. I lose stuff all the time. So I'm very absent-minded. So just, take that with a grain of salt. But we're very interactive, very friendly. So I only have 2 rules in my group, and I think they're very reasonable rules. One is no drama, and that goes without saying, I think, with any group. No drama. And then the other rule that I have is that you can't be a fence sitter. So a lot of times, oh, hey, Big Mama. So we're just playing with scraps. Here are some of the things that we've made so far. I need to put something else on that. Here are some of the little things that we've made, just picking up stuff off my desk. No fence sitting. So if I lay down 3 things and say, okay, you guys vote, and you like 2 of them and you can't decide, you can't say I like both, That's fence sitting. You got to pick. If you're going to vote, you got to pick one or the other, or don't vote at all. So you'll get called out. I know. Scraps too, right? Staps and scraps. We got lots of new members in here, Big Mama. So no fence sitting. And those are really my only two rules. And have fun. You know, get to know people, have fun, interact if you want, and if you don't want, that's fine too. Let's do something a little more on this one. I think it needs something just, I don't know, or maybe we put something on when we use it. Anyway. So Sarah, tell us a little bit about yourself. What kind of art do you do? Or do you do art at all? Do you like just, some people just like to watch it and they don't really do much with it. Oh, here's a little circle. We could do something with this little circle. And then other people, you know, participate in the art and do their own thing. And what state are you in so that we can kind of know where you're from? Just kind of looking here to see. Yeah, there are lots of nice people here, and she fits perfect. And then we could put something in her hair. We could, there's a little girl. I don't want to use her. She looks too plain, too generic. Okay, I've got this book of little stamps here. Mostly do, resin art, crocheting, vinyl, such, but I love watching this. Indiana. Well, welcome, Sarah. Maybe you'll pick up, he hasn't been here in forever, but we had Mike from the UK, and he was like a woodworker and a metal worker. And he would pick up ideas from our, from the art that we do and incorporate it into his metal work. And it was so much fun. And then I talked to him not long ago, and he just had been really busy doing stuff. He said he would be back, but we haven't seen him. So, oh, there we go. That's a pretty one. You're his buddy, all right. You are devoted to that man, Big Mama. So I'll tell you, Big Mama is also our resident troublemaker. She likes to stir things up a bit and make us laugh. Okay, I'm going to cut this around here. I think when we come back from our little break, I think I want to make another journal. We haven't done that in a while. Accident. Oh, Big Mama, you keep us going. You keep me going, that's for sure. So what's everybody got going for today? Anybody got exciting stuff? I went to that book sale. I've got 8 boxes of books. I'm going to do I also do sales, Sarah. And I do both live sales of stuff and then, oh, Mimi. Mimi's here too. So well, let me finish about my sales. I have 8 boxes of books, you guys. Well, some of them are magazines. They're not all books. And I have got to do something with them. And so I've got to work on that. Not today, but this week. And then I've got to get my invoices finished. I say that every day and then I don't get them done. I don't want that there. Let's see, what do we want? How about a little bit of lace? Got a whole box of scraps down here. And then I have got to do another swipe of cleaning. I know I do that periodically. It doesn't last very long, but what shall I do with this piece? Just leave it like this? Maybe put a button on it? And so for you new girls who don't know Big Mama and Mimi, they are the dynamic duo. They feed off of each other. And you never know what you're going to get with those two. And we all love them dearly. We love everybody dearly. All right, shall I just leave that like that for now? It seems like it needs something else, and I'm not sure just what. Ooh, how about some of this? Am I wrong, Caroline? These two, I'll tell you, they keep us in stitches. This doesn't want to stay wound up. Let me do a smaller piece. Oh, I know. The people in this group are, and you know, not everybody is always here. I'm going to put this right in the middle of this. You know, sometimes people have family issues, doctor's appointments, you know, not feeling well, on vacation, all sorts of stuff. Well, that's not working. Dr. Crafty. Yeah, you do have internet problems, don't you? We see it on your own live streams. There. I've got some pink sparkly thread in the middle. There's some pink sparkly thread. And let's see, over here, I want to reach down and get my button tub, but I said I was going to just work from stuff on my desk. So I have got, hang on. Oh, my goodness. It's just packed in here. I have got this little tray of goodies over here on my desk that I bet, oh, I think I already see something. Hang on. I'm knocking everything over as I pull this tray out from under a shelf. Knocked a whole bunch of it over. I'm knocking everything over, you guys. Okay, so we've got this. I've got this little, oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Or I've got this little flower here. We could put a sequin in the middle. All right, time to vote, you guys. So this is a flower behind it. Do you like this flower in the middle? Or so this is A. Your buttons have the wrong. This is B. This is a gear, kind of in the middle of that. This is C. I have a little heart button, pink heart. There's A, B, and C. Let's see if I have anything else in here that we could use. This is kind of boring, but I have just a wooden. No, I don't like that at all. Hang on. Oh, I just dropped my dauber with this little piece of lace. Or I have this. This is kind of a gold piece. That's pretty too. All right. So here's what we have. A is the flower, B is the gear. Everybody wants the gear. Okay, I don't even need to look at other things. And these gears were plastic buttons, and I was trying to get some wax on them. And I was, I don't know why I had my heat gun on them, but they're actually plastic. And when you know how hot my heat gun is, it actually kind of melted. So you see how kind of grungy and melty that is? Oh, D is better. Anybody want to change their vote to D? We could use that on something else. Oh, you know what we could use it on? I'm missing something on this little washi tape. I had said I needed something more. We could put that there. And the little flower down here. What do you think of that? Yep. So there's another little piece of scrap. What do you guys think about that? To add some more dimension to that piece. That's really cool. I've got all kinds of stuff in here. Add lace to what? This? Okay. Oh, here's some lace scrap right over here on the side of my desk. Do we want to add lace from the back? Well, I can't really do it from the back. Oh, I know this one here. Yeah. I just throw stuff in it when I have extra stuff. Okay, so we want to put some more lace on this one and use the seam ripper. So for those of you who are new, Big Mama is the queen of grunge. And one of the things that she introduced me to is the seam ripper. to grunge up my lace even more. Oh, well, you and Big Mama will get along just fine. So you know what I'm going to do with this piece, Big Mama? All right, for you new girls, I have, and I'm assuming Casey has already left, but if you're still here, new girls, and I bow to Her Majesty. Oh, yeah, but you're a force in your own right. This is the mega. See all this stuff here? This gets so hot that if I lay it down and there's any plastic near it, the plastic just melts all over it. But watch what happens, girls. It's got to heat up a little. And I need to find something to hold it down. So watch what happens here, girls. I haven't done this in a while, and y'all know how much I love my burning. And it goes, it's starting to go. We do this with lace, with fabric, with paper. And then my husband will come in and say, "What's burning?" My lace. All right. There we go. Let me make sure that's not laying on any plastic. Need to build a holder for it. Look at that. Is that not the coolest thing? It's all ripped up. We can just, this is a piece of washi tape, Big Mama. Oh my gosh. You guys. Oh, I haven't seen it. Welcome back, Susan. You just missed me playing with the heat gun, burning up some lace. I'm curious, has anybody else started doing this burning thing with the heat gun? I know, Big Mama, I think you said you had done some of it before. But I'm just curious if anybody. There. So we have that. Let's see if we can find a little bit of something to put on here. Oh, so I made these. These are copper, and it's a napkin. And I was going to make earrings out of them. Do you guys like these? I was going to make that as like a new line of dangle earrings. I just never did it. And then I did this one, which I don't like as much. It's kind of a red. The copper showing here. It's not the right color for the copper. Okay, let's see what else we have in this little. Okay, I'll have to make some of those. Maybe we'll make some online. And let's see what's in this box of stuff. This is kind of like a little snippet roll, isn't it? Oh, there's the knife blades I've been looking for. But yeah, this is a fun little box. And a lot of the stuff, oh, that is so cute. I got it. pull that out. A lot of the stuff fell out of it when I was pulling it out. So look at there, Susan. I found a charm. Susan's been looking for charms. And ooh, we could put that little bug up there. Just got all kinds of little stuff in here. Oh, there's the letter F. Look at this little tiny tag I made. There's a stamp, butterfly stamp. Yeah, this box is fun. It's got all kinds of fun stuff in it. Okay. How about if we put that right there on top of the lace? Forgot I had a scorched timber crayon. I have several boxes under my desk. You could play for days in the stuff that I have. And I keep buying more. That's the crazy thing. Oh, you know what I'm going to do, you guys? Because I have so much stuff that I have had for years, and you know I don't throw anything away. And this is going to be an exclusive for ABB members. I'm not going to put it out to the world. I'm going to take some large envelopes. Hang on, you know I can't talk and think at the same time. Some large priority envelope boxes, and I am just going to fill them up with random stuff. Just stuff that I've had forever. And I'm going to sell them. I haven't decided on the price yet. Mostly it'll be just shipping costs. Maybe a little bit extra, like maybe $5 or something. But I'm going to go through some of my old stuff. It may be some linens, it may be papers, it may be ephemera, maybe metals. Who knows what's going to be in there? Stuff. It's going to be stuff like this kind of thing. And then I'll do some smaller ones with, I don't know, I haven't figured it all out yet. But as I start really cleaning, it could be ribbons, it could be, I don't know, just stuff. I know. Oh, I didn't know she was doing a D-stash. Okay, that looks better, I think, um, from where it was before. It was pretty plain before. I need still something down here, but we'll figure it out. Where'd that little gem thingy go? All right, I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out and put it on there. But for right now, we'll move on to the next thing. Oh, you know what I do have? And I made this. Do you see this little tiny butterfly? I made that. It doesn't fit in there though. Oh, here's daily things. That's cool. Oh, maybe I just found something here. That's too little. It's this part right in here that I'm struggling with. Nope, that's not the right thing. All right, I'll find something. It will come to me. Oh, wait a minute. I may see something. Look at that little tiny button. There. What about those two down there? Or maybe just one. No, needs more than one. Do you like those two? Or we could put one down here. That's two. Nope, I think it's here. What do you think about those? Nope. You do like it. Okay, I'm going to put these two little buttons on here. Yes, I've got buttons too. Lots of them. Lots and lots of them. Okay, there's a little piece of washi tape that we could peel the back off because it's got sticky on the back and put it down on a page as like a page edge. Would be cute. I need to get another journal down here so I'll have something to sample with, but like look at that on the edge of a page. Isn't that just cute? And that's all just with scraps. Scraps from my desk. I love this little guy. All right, should we do one more? We've got 15 minutes. I'm back again. Did Pam have to leave? All right. Let's do, what else shall we do here? Let's see what we have in here. I know what I want to do. I've got this, and I've got a seam ripper. And I don't want to just do seam ripping on the outside. I want to do it on the inside as well. Let's cut out a little piece of this in the middle. I think, did I see you do this, Big Mama? We put a little hole right in the middle. Okay. Have a great day, Penny. Thanks for stopping in. All right, so I'm going to put some little holes in here. I'm going to put some little holes in here. Have I seen you do this, Big Mama, where you put holes in the middle of stuff? You gotta cut that down a little so we can see the hole. Yeah, I thought I had. I thought I had. Okay. So there we've got, I guess we should put one more up here. And maybe this one should go like right out to the edge. Look at how good I'm getting with this seam ripper, Big Mama. Bye, Irma, because you got a hole in your head. Hey, if you haven't already, please give me a thumbs up. YouTube likes those things. All right, so there we go. There's a piece that's just all ripped up. Now, the question is, what do we put it on? Because I could just leave it and decorate around it, but I don't know. Big Mama, should I put it over like a piece of lace and have like the lace and the grunge? Should we have lace and grunge? That's a whole brand new piece. I may not want to cut that. Yeah, you can't really see the lace underneath. Can't see the lace too much though. Oh, look what's in the bottom of my box. It's cool. So I'm gonna need to make some bigger holes if we're gonna do the lace thing. We're gonna make this thing really, really tattered. Gold metallic paper under, which I don't know if I have any of that. I probably do somewhere. Off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you where. Okay, now I am going to burn this. See, Big Mama, she's smart. She just buys the scorched timber ink and she gets that scorched look with ink. I gotta play with fire to get mine. Something about being a firebug. Did I ever tell you all the story about I was probably 5 years old, 4 or 5 years old. And we were living in Hawaii because my dad had been sent to Vietnam. Why they sent the family to Hawaii, I couldn't tell you, but they did. They sent us to Hawaii and sent my dad to Vietnam. And we lived in this house that was on kind of not stilts, but it was raised up off the ground. And it was, I guess, because of the heavy rains and the critters like snakes and stuff. And so, oops. Now that's a disaster. I blew it off my desk, and Lordy knows if I'll ever find it down here. After all that work. After all that work, where did it go? It just blew right off my desk. There it is. All right. So anyway, we lived on this house and there was like a crawl space, but it was like lattice around it, you know, so there was like a dirt area underneath the house. And I had a little friend who lived next door. Her name was Dolly. And one day I got the bright idea, because that was like our little fort under there. You know, we'd go under there and play, and it was kind of like our little fort. And one day I got the bright idea to build us a fire under there so we could keep warm, I guess. I don't know why we needed to keep warm in Hawaii. But anyway, I got the bright idea to build a fire under there. So I got some matches out of the house, and my dad was home on leave. He was on R&R from the war. He was home, you know, with us for a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. They would send him home for a time. Didn't happen very often, but he happened to be home at that time. And so Dolly and I went under the house and I built a little fire and lit it. Well, that house was made of wood. It was all wood. There was wood lattice all around us. It was Hawaii, so it was hot. And I'm down under the house building fires. Yeah. And my pops caught us. That lace. Oh, that table's really hot. My dad, he told me, he's like, okay, go in the bedroom and pick out one of my belts and bring it back. So I had to go pick my own little belt to get a spanking with. And it was really, I mean, what a stupid thing for me to do, because I could have set the whole place on fire. And I'm sure he was, you know, I didn't get spankings a lot, but I did get a spanking over that. Because I'm sure he was scared. Hang on, I have a different piece of lace that might look a little better. I know. I know I do. Okay, so we can put that down on there. My ring of fire, it's really hot too. But that's why I have that that's why I have that tile under there. Yeah. I mean, he just really wanted to teach me a lesson that, like, that's not cool. That could have been a catastrophe. There we go. How about that? I've only got 5 minutes left. I'm going to glue this down onto this piece of lace. I'm going to go over here where I can manhandle it a little bit better. Yeah, no, he was concerned. But I can tell you, I never lit matches under the house again. I learnt my lesson. I was kind of a curious little kid. I had all kinds of, you know, this word of the year for me, experimenting. I think it's been the word of my life. I'll tell you one other story about something that I did that was not the smartest thing in the world. We lived in Louisiana for a little bit while my dad was off at some kind of training. They had us in Louisiana, and he was stationed there, but he was gone for some training session. And there was a little boy, Kenny. Now I'm wondering if I do this and bring the lace up through the middle of this, how that would be. Anyway, so Kenny and I, this was back in the day, and I was little. I mean, I'm talking, I don't even think I was 6 years old because I don't think I was in school at the time. I don't specifically remember. Oh, that's cool, coming up through there. That you didn't. So Kenny and I used to, love to go off and do stuff. And I'm not kidding you, there were snakes everywhere there. Like, we'd go down this little dirt road by our house. So I'm kind of just pulling up the lace here, Big Mama. So there were lots of critters like frogs and snakes. And I mean, we lived in kind of a woodsy area of Louisiana. So you can imagine. Well, I told Kenny, and I initiated all of this stuff. That's the scary part. I told Kenny, I said, I have heard that people eat frogs' legs. I've never had them, but I've heard that it's a thing. So I went in my house and I got a fork and a knife, and Kenny and I set off into the. Now I am going to leave a little bit of this on the outside. We set off into the woods, and we were going to catch us a frog, and we were going to cut it apart and eat those legs. There was no talk about cooking it. We were just going to eat frog's legs. And we caught us a frog, had him up on a stump, a piece of wood, but neither one of us was brave enough to cut him because he was still alive. So we never did try our frog's legs, but we were gonna. And then on the way home, we walked over this, it was like an overpass. Yeah, me either. Well, we never did try it like that. I've never had cooked frog's legs. I have had snails. I have had escargot, and they actually weren't bad. Chewy. They're real kind of rubbery and chewy, but so little Kenny and I, on our way back home, we were walking over an overpass, and we decided, and this is really dangerous, but I'm admitting it to you guys because I was little. I mean, and I'm thinking, where was my mother? How did she not know where I was and what I was doing at that age? Because I couldn't have been more than 5 years old if I was that. I think I was right around 5, probably. And we were just off on our own, going through the woods, going down roads, and we started picking up handfuls of gravel on the side of the road and throwing it over the overpass, and it was hitting the cars going under. And y'all know that's really dangerous. It wasn't like a big boulder that, could have gone through the window and killed somebody, but still, just having that stuff coming at you and swerving, and you're just not a very smart thing to do. Okay, what do you think about that, Big Mama? Look at all the frays on the end. We got frays coming out the middle. And I don't know what. I think what I'll do with this, and I'm not going to do it today because it's 10 o'clock. we started throwing these, and some guy pulled over and gave us a good what for and told us to get in his car and asked where we lived and took us home and told my mom, and then I guess Kenny's parents what we had been doing. And so yeah, I was a very experimental child. I was always trying new things. But anyway, all right, I guess that's what peaked. Oh my goodness, look what I did with my heat gun. The heat got too close to this little bag and it melted it. All right, so we finished a lot of little pieces, little scrappy pieces today. Did that one. I didn't do that one today. So there's our little scrappy experiments, and I think what I'll do is just do some slow stitching on this one, some little X's and lines, but look at how grungy that looks with all the holes and then the burnt right around the edges of those little holes. I love it. Bye, April. So we're going to call that a crafty morning. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Just some new and different stuff. And I'll see what I know, isn't that cool stuff? I'm so glad you've joined us, Tony. I don't know what we'll do tomorrow. Oh, let me show you guys something. Maybe we'll work on these tomorrow if I can get all the pieces and parts ready. Hang on, I got to show you something. I got to show you something quick before we go. I have been cutting out bottles like this and this and this. And what I want to do is turn these into people, ladies, like put a little head on them, put some legs out there, maybe put a dress on them. I don't know. I want to turn these bottles into ladies. You think that'll be a fun thing to work on tomorrow? It'll depend on if I can get all the little pieces pulled together today. I got a lot to do today. But what do you think about that idea? Because we could do like see, I could take her, I could cut her head off and put it over the top of this and leave that bottle and then cut her legs off and move them up. And then I could also cut around her hands so we could tuck the dress in behind her hands. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? So maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Well, we'll play with it tomorrow and see. Like I said, I've got so much cut out that I probably have enough stuff. I just got to pull it all. All right, ladies. Oh my gosh, this would be cute too. I get so many ideas. What if we did this? Put a head on that egg and then put some legs coming out from under it. All right. Have a great day, everybody. I love you all. Thumbs up if you haven't. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.